Good morning. So nice to have you join us for 3+U. And if you are like me, I know it's still early week, but you're already looking forward to the upcoming Labor Day weekend because, of course, we all get an extra day off from work. But, of course, the truth of the matter is it's more fun if you find some fun to pack into that Monday off. And we're helping you with those ideas as we kick off the show with you this morning because Taylor Hutwagner joins us. She is with the city of Fort Oglethorpe, and she is inviting us all to a Labor Day fun. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
You're calling it Labor Day at the Post.
Yes.
A long-standing party that kind of took a back seat for a little while, but now it's back up and running.
Yes, so I believe the story goes that it was kind of started off with the fire department. They did a big barbecue fundraiser for many, many years, and then it was kind of tossed around to some different community partners. And then COVID hit and nothing really happened for a little while, and our mayor and council decided that we would bring it back this year and the city would put it on. So here we are a few days away and we're so excited.
Well, you should be, because for one thing, there's so much pride there in your hometown, but there's kind of a renewed enthusiasm about that because you're getting more and more attention in Fort Oglethorpe. Even in Chattanooga, people don't realize all there is to do and the history that's there.
Yes, it's incredible. We have a rich, rich history. I mean, it's called Fort Oglethorpe. So we have, you know, the National Battlefield is there, and we're actually getting ready to open a welcome center, and Labor Day is the first day it'll be open. It's on Barnhart Circle, 10 Barnhart Circle is the address, and this Friday is the ribbon cutting at 9 a.m. So I invite everyone to come to that.
So she was very kind when she was giving me the information to put in, because I said, okay, Taylor, what's your title with the city? And she went, are you ready? Because it's a long one.
It is.
So I'm going to let you tell it.
So I'm the Economic Development and Events Director for the city of Fort Oglethorpe.
Okay. So the reason, though, that I brought that up is that on the economic development side, again, small town America is what people are wanting now.
Yes.
So I'm sure that y'all are seeing locals, sure, but people coming in from all parts of the country.
Oh yes, yes, and we you know, for a long time the 6th Cavalry Museum was one of those destinations you could visit in Fort O, and this Welcome Center is actually going to house some of those artifacts, so you can come and see them in a new space, and it will be very, very awesome. We're so excited to have a tourism component, and you know, the battlefield has many, many visitors that come through, and we want them to also spend time in Fort Oglethorpe while they're there.
So you can't have a festival and not have music.
Yes.
But you've got quite a lineup for this event.
We do, yes. So we're going to start the day off with James Rogers. He's a local boy. He actually, I think, has played at most of the Labor Day at the Post. So we're very excited to have him. We have Roger Allen Wade, we have Josh Driver Full Circle, and we have end of the day Confederate Railroad is coming to play. And what's really cool about this lineup, I'm very proud, is they're all from here or around the area, which is really cool. And even the poster we had done was done by someone just in Rossville. So it's a local thing. We have vendors from all around this area coming, all sorts of food. It's going to be great.
Not to take away from anybody, but there is something in the dirt in North Georgia. I mean, it is, you mentioned even the artwork was done by somebody in Rossville. There's just such creative talent there, and I guess you'll see that too, because there will be vendors.
Yes,
right?
We have over 75 vendors coming, all sorts of different kinds of things. You know, I'm always impressed with what people come up with to bring to these events. It's going to be a little bit of everything, and also with the food, there's just a little bit of everything. So whatever you're feeling that day, we're going to have.
Obviously family fun.
Yes, yes. Family
Is there a
fun.
designated kids area?
There is. So we have free inflatables and a free petting zoo for the children. So there'll be a roped off area for them to enjoy the day as well.
I will admit to you, I don't know the area well. I kind of tend to think of Fort Oglethorpe, probably like a lot of people do, as my transit to get to the battlefield.
Yes.
But you were mentioning the 10 Barnhart Circle where this will be, and the buildings, as I understand it, there have some significance. Is that right?
Yes. So Barnhart Circle was, it kind of encircles the polo fields, which the Army actually trained and played polo to keep the horses up to speed.
Okay.
And so there's this giant field, and we have some recreation on the other side of it. And the houses that circle it are all these beautiful, big, historic homes that once were officer quarters or the jail or the chapel and all sorts of things. And we just got done installing some historic markers that will tell you about those homes. And it's a little walking tour, and we have a brochure that you can follow along with, and it gives you the history of what you're looking at.
She's being very gracious because there's a gentleman who came with her. His name is Tom Bodkin, and he's going to be very instrumental with that Welcome Center.
Absolutely.
So he was kind of feeding Taylor a little bit of information too to share with us this morning. But you mentioned the battlefield, which of course was the Civil War, yet the Fort Oglethorpe was not Civil War at all. It was
a little bit of everything, yes. It was, I believe, somewhere early 1900s to 50 years later. So it kind of encapsulated all of the wars. And it was we have a farmer's market over there and a big pavilion that was once the stable 41, and that's where some of the horses were kept. So the whole area is just rich in history. The big hospital is up on the hill, and it was the hospital for many years, and it's just cool to see all the rich history and have some place where people can go visit Tom and ask him questions about it.
So here's where you want to be. You want to go down to 10 Barnhart Circle on Labor Day. The fun begins at 10, runs until 7, so you can still have your own barbecue if you want to.
Absolutely.
Or just come and enjoy the food that they're going to have provided for you.
You don't have to cook it all. You can just come let someone else do it for you.
There you go. They're on Facebook and Instagram and all the things, but if you want to go on the fortogov.com website, you can just see much more about what is happening there in Fort Oglethorpe.
We just went through a whole rebranding, but if you're interested in finding Labor Day at the Post, it'll flash across the top of the screen for you.
Well, you are quite a great ambassador, so thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Happy Labor Day.
Thanks.
What do you want on Friday night?
Friday Night Football, Local 3 News.
Let's get this party started with
Nobody does high school football like Local 3 Friday Night Football.
Buckle Up.
It's a lot on the line, more than just bragging rights.
Catch the Game of the Week, sponsored by Warren & Griffin, your local 5-star law firm.
It doesn't get much better than this, people.
Watch Local 3 Friday Night Football.